Howdy y'all, this is Texas Gaming Industries here, and welcome back to another episode of my Let's Play Transport Fever 2 Free Mode Edition. In the previous episode, we built our first ever high-speed railway line, as well as connecting a couple more towns and industries in between, and making some modifications to our routes. And in this episode, we're going to continue on doing that, as I think it's time to actually serve a new industry in the area. The lubricant factory near Cedar Point that requires refined oil to make lubricants. We already have some towns that need lubricants, so we'll need to start transporting it as soon as possible. So, we're going to basically modify the station at Granite Sound for now. Choose tracks, and go for the standard track. And we get some new vehicles, the Rolls-Royce Silver Shadow, as well as a new boxcar. And once we place this track down, we can finally get started on switching the regular trains carrying the oil from the oil fields, so they can basically drop off their loads of oil at the refinery, and then two platforms will be reserved for the trains carrying the refined oil out. Double switch that. Place down a new dwarf signal. And then change the platform on this to another track. You're going to go on track 3. While that is going on, we should at least have a look at where our consumers are. So we can deliver the oil to the lubricants to Cedar Point via a small industrial train, but the other destinations are Greenwood, which is located down in this valley, and finally Shineston, which we could possibly serve with trucks. If that's the case, then let's basically add a cargo station. We'll do a 3-track, 360 meters, and then just place the platforms. Yeah. And then just connect this main road to the station. It's not the cleanest, but it at least will work. Next, we'll need to add the track. Now, considering this area is outskirts of Cedar Point, I'm pretty sure that the residents won't mind the sound of a train, the side of a diesel passing by. Though there's going to be a bit of a problem, as we'll have to figure out how to basically bypass this main line here. Well, not main line, that roadway. I think we'll basically connect to the industry by building this spur track, veering it off to the right. Though I'll have to get rid of this road for now in order to actually build this new construction. Do that. Eventually connect to that. And finally, we'll need to place down a new highway road. Let's see. That should be high enough. We'll build it right over the new track. And make it into a stone bridge. Make that an embankment on both sides. this, and that should do it. Now I just have to basically do is just smooth the ground out a bit, and everything should be ready to go. Oh, trains 45 and 87 are blocked. Wait a minute, where is this train supposed to head up to? Pick up grain? Why is it going through this, through that? Let's see, Javaburg North. Is not supposed to go that way. Actually, let's see. Hopefully this will work now. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now with that out of the way, let's get back to adding the signals to the new extension. Make another crossover here, and then just place down another one of these signals. And just place a dwarf on this one. Perfect. Speaking of which, of new connections, wonder if any of our new express train, our new high-speed trains have arrived on their new line yet. Oh, it already has, and it's already making its way towards Leventon with 7 passengers aboard. That will basically prove that our trains are still capable of handling speeds. And as for the trains carrying steel and lumber to the toolworks, I wonder where they are now. Oh, that train is still on its way to pick up steel. And this one is on its way to pick up lumber, I believe. Yeah, they're on their way to pick up their respective products. Or just make it a test run on all the sections of track to make sure they know where they're going. Anyway, let's add the new routes. It'll pick up loads of refined oil at the refinery and bring it up here to Cedar Point West. Let's see. It's a liquid, so let's see. Where is refined oil? Ah, here we are. Freight train A2C. Liquids, refined oil. It'll pick up the oil, take it to Cedar Point West. Now we just need to also set up a new train to pick up to deliver it. Now let's see. This is where the stuff will be delivered. Because Cedar Point's lubricants are located basically within the industrial district. So we'll have to figure out how to get this train to go from here to here. On second thought, I think the trains will just deliver the loads of lubricants to Shineston and to Greenwood. A truck will basically deliver the loads of lubricants to Cedar Point. All I just have to do is just place a truck line down. place a couple of these. There we go. And then just place this cargo unloading station in the middle of town. Now, let's see. All I just have to do is just copy this train and put it onto the new service. And now we'll pick up refined oil and take it to the lubricant plant. Speaking of which, I'll need to set up a new trucking route. Let's see. Trucks that pick up supplies from trains and take it to the station. Let's see. That's truck service B. That's the truck services. Let's see. Pick up loads. Deliver here. So this will be known as truck service F1. Full load. 10 minutes. Now, let's see. We need a truck vehicle that can carry lubricant. Here we are. Let's see. I think we could basically try out some of these new trucks. They only hold 42 units, but they are very sufficient. Though, I don't think we'll need that many, so we're just going to use 5 of these for now. Speaking of which, some of my trucks, I think, might need replacement. Like this Volvo Viking, it will need a new design. This N86 would be very helpful. And we also got a new bus. Several of them. Oh, they're trolley buses. I forgot about those. They run on electricity. Got a new freight diesel. And some new Alco RS1s. And some little bitty industrial trucks. But we at least got ourselves a new freight locomotive that we can use. I think I might try serving it to deliver loads of lubricants from there to, well, Greenwood. Let's see. This will be Freight Train TS3D. Freight Train TS3D. Hold on. Lubricants. We'll have a full load. 10 minutes. Hold on. Where's that route that it's supposed to go? Hopefully it's not going on a route that basically makes the train late. There we go. Now, let's actually get the 2 new diesels to help us out. Let's see. Where are those 2 diesels? Here we are. Now, this is actually the SD40-2, but reskinned. So, we're going to use a couple of these. Find the cargo type, which will be lubricants. And use a couple of these new tankers. Ooh, that's a little bit too long. I think that's the farthest I can go. buy that and assign it to the new service. And also, I need to make sure that our trucks still pick up loads of lubricants. So let's see. We'll need truck service B-4. We'll just basically pick it up, drop it off on this road. Full load, 10 minutes. It's gonna basically only pick up lubricants from this plant. So, truck service B4. It's gonna be green. And now I just need to purchase some new trucks. Let's try using some of these new Isuzu Elf trucks. Buy 5 of those and put them to work. They're a little small, but they could really help with some supplies. Like this train bringing in foodstuffs that will be used for the town's residents. Though a lot of the passengers are still waiting to travel by train. Speaking of which, 16 passengers already? Seems like this train is actually starting to basically make quite a name for itself in money. Wait, why was that train going slow? I set it for 124 on most of its trackage. It shouldn't basically be going any slower than that. Especially for the station at Leamington, it should be high-speed rail. Oh, I think it might be just be slowing down to get to the station. Well, at least many of our other services are still doing well at this time. Though we will start needing transporting a little more oil to keep demand high. Like this one, this is full to the brim. I'll have to basically clone another train to service this. Which, I'll be cloning this and assigning it to that same service as the first one. Perfect. Let's see. There's still plenty of meat being made. Coffee is still being made as well. Cannery, it doesn't even have any aluminum. There is aluminum being made, but it hasn't been shipped in. At least not a lot of it, by the way. I think I might have to upgrade some of these freight cars to carry more commodity. Like these, for example. These gondolas have been around since the 1900s, and they're starting to kind of get out of date. So I'm just going to delete these and get some newer ones that can carry more cargo. Let's see. Bauxite. Let's see. Let's try these H12 open-top hopper cars. These could be useful. See on how much I'll be able to get from that service once it heads back to the bauxite mine. Which, by the way, is over 500 units. I need to really step up its game. This train hasn't even picked up any steel from the mill. That must mean there's not enough coal and iron. But there is. I don't understand on how some of my services are not being utilized. But at least we got some loads of, steel and lumber on its now being made and taken away by rail. Wait. Oh, this train hasn't brought in its first load of logs yet. Got a new Rolls-Royce Silver Shadow, a new airplane, some new versions of existing equipment, and a new diesel, the EMD SW1500s, some new hoppers, some new. Oh, we actually got a transfer caboose now. Let's see. Well, I think I could use the transfer caboose for the shorter runs, but I might just get started on those in the next episode. Because I believe as of now, I think we actually reached a good ending point, even if it doesn't seem like we added much or changed anything. But if you enjoyed this episode of my Let's Play Transport Fever 2 Free Mode Edition, please be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to Texas Gaming Industries for new video uploads every Friday or Saturday, depending on my outside schedule. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye!